Why don't you and I right this wrong and once again come up with our LDP top 6, the Limp Six as we like to call it. I think I'm gonna guess what your top 6 are if you want to play the game this way.
You probably know you may know from earlier today what my top 6 is. I don't know.
Well, let's we can start with Georgia, obviously number 1.
That's easy, yeah.
Did you put Oklahoma at number 2?
I've been having
or Cincinnati.
Well, I would have to move Cincinnati up to number 2 because I had MSU last week at number 2, so Cincinnati would move up to number 2.
Okay, so Cincy at number 2, Oklahoma at number 3.
No, I would personally still have Alabama.
At 3. Yeah. Okay.
Then Oklahoma.
Okay. Then we've got I think you would have now maybe I can't guess what you have. I think you got to have you never put Ohio State in.
No, fuck Ohio State.
Well, you've got to have Oregon someplace.
Yeah, that's Oregon.
Okay. And
then
where are we at?
Well, then I'm going to just go with the number 6 pick from the simulated BCS and put Notre Dame at number 6 this week.
Okay. Yeah, I couldn't guess at all. I was way off. I didn't know you had computers working to your advantage.
Oh, yeah. Now that I have this at my disposal and things are righted on Twitter, now that Twitter has put the Bible out on how things should be done, I'm going to be using that as a loose guide every week.
Yeah, after the whole world decided that is not how things should be done.
It should be, but anyway.
I'm going to disagree with you and your computers.
Well, that's fine. We're not gonna drag that out because that's an easy line to draw. That's just something two people just don't agree on, and we don't have enough time to hash that out.
Because I'm not putting Notre Dame ahead of Michigan or Michigan State, but I'm not putting any of those in the top 6 because I don't think any of them deserve it necessarily. I think they're all 7, 8, 9 basically. But we can just agree to it then. We've got Georgia number 1, put Cincy at number 2. I'd like to have Oklahoma at number 3, just to have the 3 undefeateds.
That's cool.
Then I can live with Alabama at 4. Then I was going to do Oregon and Ohio State. I think Ohio State is in the top 6 in the country. So
I'm trying to figure out why people think the Big Ten is such a great conference this year. The reason in again going. The computer measures the level of talent. The SEC has a better level of talent than the Big Ten.
There are inherent biases that you're not recognizing in the BCS because it's using human polls to do the majority of the work for it. It's using 6 different polls that are just people voting, and then it uses basically like an RPI rating where it takes so that I find more valid than anything. But again, I don't know. You could make the same argument about the SEC. Like, why does everyone always think the SEC is so good? Like, who's great in the SEC besides Georgia? Like, what else is there? So, I don't know. Who would you replace for number 6?
Let's do a Big Ten example. Illinois won again this week. They beat who was the 20th ranked Minnesota Golden Gophers.
Minnesota's
another ranked Big Ten team that Illinois knocked off. And there's 3 lost Big Ten teams in the top 25. Like,
Purdue
what is going in? Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah,
it doesn't make any sense.
Well, let's agree on our number 6. If we don't have Ohio State in, I can't put Notre Dame in over Michigan State. Who would you have? This is where I think you have to let go of your anger.
Okay.
I mean, are you gonna go drop down to? I mean, Wake Forest isn't. You could do Oklahoma State.
You could do Oklahoma State.
I can't do that. I can't put my name on Oklahoma State in our top 6 over Ohio State. I didn't want. I mean, I've already compromised. I didn't want Alabama in this, but I'm letting them in for the same reasons I would let in Ohio State because I think.
Well, fine. We'll put Ohio State at 6 with an asterisk. Okay.
All right, I can put the asterisk in the graphic next week.
There. Thank you.
See, this is how the committee has to work. They have to fight. They have to fight each other. There's 13 people. I did hear you had some questions about how that committee was made up. There are 2 representatives from each of the Power 5 conferences on that committee. Now that would only be 10 people. So I don't know who the other 3 people are. So that might be where there's an extra Big Ten person. I think you were complaining about a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
But it's
I
not
don't know if I was
like
complaining, just pointing it out.
Yeah. So I mean, they do a good job. I think a decent job of not, letting it be too biased one way or the other. But again, it's a TV show, so I'm not going to get any more fired up than we already have for the first half hour of this show. But